I specialize in making flamenco accessible to everyone, you know, because for way too long, flamenco has been very elitist, very complicated, very like intimidating, really. And it's my mission to bring dance to as many people as possible. And that's why I have developed this teacher training where people can learn the foundations of flamenco and be able to bring it to others and share the joy and share the fun. And many people in my trainings as well, they create their own fusions. Like I have aspiring dance teachers, but I also have healers and yoga teachers and qigong teachers. And they bring, and I have coaches that work with women, like women groups, and they bring flamenco, the feminine flamenco, and they're able to bring that to what they're doing already and create something unique and something special. And that's very meaningful to me because I believe that people shouldn't have to be photocopies of me or photocopies of anyone else, but people have the right to create. And in our teacher training, we do not only learn the foundations of flamenco, how to teach it, but also take all of that and create something that is uniquely your own. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between feminine flamenco and conventional flamenco, because what we are used to seeing all over is the masculine style of flamenco with a lot of heavy, fast, furious footwork, complicated footwork. And that is actually far from the original form of flamenco, in which the women originally barely did any footwork, like no footwork at all or very little footwork. And the footwork in the men was intricate but very delicate. It was being compared to encaje de bolillos, like lace, and lace is far from a storm or far from machine gun, which is like what looks like today. So I'm very focused on researching the early forms and getting back to reclaiming and reviving those early forms that were a lot simpler. And so that on one hand, on the other hand, the social style of flamenco, like here in Jerez in Spain, grandmothers dance flamenco, children dance flamenco. It's not just something for the professionals to do all this fast and furious footwork, but it's a simple dance that anybody can do. Of course, when you start wanting to perform, you want to do something outside of the ordinary, right? To bring people into the realms of the extraordinary. And we had that too in our training, a whole choreography, a whole concept of how to bring people into the realms of the extraordinary. Nevertheless, is a form that is accessible to people, and that regardless your age or regardless your shape, you can take it, you can teach it, and you can even perform it with your students. So I think that's where the value of this training is. And it's a pleasure to share this tradition with you because it's a tradition that has been forgotten, has been totally ignored and even diminished, like didn't matter. And it's so important to recover it, the feminine flamenco, that I'm being devoted to bringing this tradition back. And I'm really delighted to share it with you. So we have this teacher training where we learn how to teach it so we can transmit it to other people, and also you can become the specialist in your area. Book now your free coaching session, puelalunaris.com.